Hi, I'm Sarah Bunin-Benor, founding director of the HUC Jewish Language Project. Why did I start this initiative? When I was a student in a Jewish day school, I learned about Hebrew, Yiddish, and Ladino, but no one ever told me about the many other languages that Jews had spoken throughout history. And when I learned about some of these in college, I said, what? How come I never heard about this? This is what I want to do with my life, study Jewish languages and raise awareness about the diversity of the Jewish people. So when I became a professor at Hebrew Union College, I started the Jewish language website and did a number of initiatives that I eventually consolidated into the Jewish Language Project. We do research and education about Jewish languages around the world. And I realized that this work is urgent because many of these languages are endangered, and we really only have about 2 decades to document them before most of the remaining speakers pass away. But then, as I was doing this work, I realized that this kind of engagement around language also addresses other urgent Jewish communal issues like connection, engagement with community, continuity from generation to generation, and even anti-Semitism. So I re-envisioned the initiative as a peoplehood initiative, harnessing language to strengthen identities and communities. Our mission is to strengthen intergenerational and intercommunal Jewish connections by engaging with the many languages spoken and written by Jews throughout history and around the world. And I see this as a 25-year intervention in Jewish communal life. We started in 2020, and by 2045, every known Jewish language variety will be well documented. Jewish language resources will be accessible, increasing individual and communal engagement. And Jews and non-Jews will be more aware of the Jewish commonality and diversity and will feel a stronger connection to faraway Jewish communities, past and present. We're well on our way to accomplishing these important goals, but you can help. There's so much more to do. In fact, we have a number of sponsorship opportunities available right now, all the way from $180 to $2.5 million. For $180, you can sponsor one day in our multilingual Omer counter. For $2.5 million, you can endow the entire initiative. But there are a lot of options in between. For $3,000, you can sponsor a student to participate in our upcoming study tour to Poland and conference on Jewish languages. For $20,000, you can enable us to expand our curriculum called Beyond the Family Tree, Jewish History and Diversity through Family, Languages, and Names, and our language advocacy program to B'nai Mitzvah students. For $60,000, you can underwrite the Heirloom program with our 2 tracks, language advocacy and our mentor learner program, where we match people who want to learn an endangered Jewish language with a native speaker who wants to impart their language. All of this donation opportunity has great impact. In fact, Jeffrey Salman said, you can quote me on this, the Jewish Language Project's donors are getting more bang for their buck than any program that I've seen for a very long time. So we ask you to join us in this important work. Thank you.